I'm gonna do a little bit of a walk around to make sure there's nothing else to be welded, and I just remember now. I have this trim for the other side, which is not in yet. Yeah, we have to do that as well. Huh. Alright, so like I said, I totally forgot about this. So we have a trim that we bought from Reamers, not sure, but it is the same situation as the trim for the leading edge of the roof. The shape here is fine, but then here it's overbent at the end. Maybe I'm gonna have to trim this end a little bit and push it in, because when I look at the other side, and I'll try to focus you there now, if you look at the other side, right there, you see how it doesn't end the same width as the whole trim. At the end it just goes in. So what I'm thinking is that I can trim this end a little bit like that, get rid of this corner, push it more in, and that's gonna give me possibility to push this more in, and this is gonna end a little bit on a curve. So I'm gonna do that, and of course I'm gonna have to grind more here, and the whole lip is a little bit too long, but that's fine, we're gonna grind it shorter. Alright, let's see how far will this go, but to be honest, I don't know how it is gonna go there, because there are 3 layers of material here. There's the fender, the strengthener piece, and the valance here. From here to here, there are 3 layers of metal, and this is so narrow, but we'll have to find a solution. So I'm gonna start from where there are 2 metals, like here. Nice and smooth at the back. Why is it stuck? Oh, there's something here. At least here in the front end, I have to widen it a little bit. See, because it's too straight, it starts to getting wavy here. It is a little bit too high, so I need to start right from the end, which is good. It is something like that, but I don't have too much room to go in on the inside. Not at the top anyways, but from here down I will grind 1/8 of an inch away. Test fit number 116. I started going by hand, huh? Well, it looks like it's not gonna go more than that, but I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, let me look from a distance. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Alright friends. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take it out now. I'm gonna fill it up with seam sealer. I'm gonna put it back again like this. We're gonna tuck the 2 ends. Then I'm gonna hammer the center up to stay like this. And I'm gonna put just 1 tuck here in the center, but on the inside, just 1 tuck to hold it there, and that's gonna be it. And then we're gonna take the little hammer and we're gonna hammer all the waves. I'm gonna hammer them in, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna fill it up with silicone, like I said, and we're gonna install it. Okay, whatever comes out, I'm gonna clean it up. What remains on top, we're gonna clean it later with the wire brush or something like that. We are not worried about it. The important part is that we have enough inside. Alright, we are done here. Let's see what else we can do. Alright, I forgot to turn you on, but I just ran a bit of silicone there in this seam inside the wheel well. But yeah, on the other wheel, when the car was on the side, I put it before any primers and any stuff like that. I just put it on a bare metal. And then Chef Tash told me, you know what, it's better to put some base, like primer or whatever you're gonna put there, and then put the silicone. So that's why this time I put it after I have the... I should have done it before the bed liner, but I forgot, to be honest. But I was planning to do it after the paint, after the rust guard. So anyways, now I have 2 coats of bed liner there. So I put the silicone now, and I'm gonna spray 2 more coats, and that's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be fine for there. Alright, so today is the day when we keep discovering a lot of forgotten stuff, and one of these things is this nut here that I believe, I don't know, I'm not familiar with GT6s yet, but I think this is a nut for the seat belt, and it needs to come here. That's why somebody asked me what was this one hole with 6 small holes around it. Well, that's for this. This goes there, underneath, and now I have to do 6 plug welds here. And that's for this side, and for the other side I don't even have the nut because it was missing. I don't know how. So before I weld this one here, I'm gonna go find the same nut and make the same piece. So I found a nut. It's a nylock, but it doesn't really matter. We're gonna put it here, and I'm cutting this piece of metal which is even thicker than this, and I'm gonna use that. That's gonna be wide enough. Alright, let's clean this up. we're gonna go from there. And this is the plasma cutter that I'm using. Believe it or not, this is a $300 plasma cutter, and it's been used and abused here in the shop for the last month or so, and it works like crazy. We bought it just for one job. We needed it for one job, and we said, okay, $300. If it gets wasted, gets wasted. But honestly, this thing runs like crazy. We are so happy about it. Okay, I'm trying now, like Jed Matley said, to do all the plug welds in one shot without stopping and starting again. Now there's the undercoat underneath, and that's what's making all this noise and doesn't let me weld very well. But out of 6 plug welds, I think it's gonna be fine. Peter, I think I'm a good student. I'll show you now. All right, Peter, am I a good student? Look, now, the first one wasn't that good, but because the boat was on my way. But for the rest of them, I think I held too long on this. But this one and this one, these are the last ones, I think. Perfect. They look like rivets. Wow. Thanks for teaching me, Peter. This area here, the Cheftash pointed this to me, and this is all rusted, but I'm afraid that also this here is gonna be too rusted. I can feel some uneven spots underneath, so probably that's rusted through. Let me clean it first, and then we're gonna go from there. Unfortunately, I can't see anything, but maybe I will take a picture with my phone. Like here, there's something very bad. Here I can see through, and that's this hole. I don't know what to do here, guys. Looks bad. So what should we do? I have a plan. You see where I'm going? So then we can replace this piece underneath, and then we can weld another one on top. I don't want to go into the edge because I don't want to screw up this shape, and here it's going to be a little bit more tricky, but we'll see. And do the same here. Here actually it's not that bad on this side, only this area here, and even here in the center it's not bad. So maybe here we're gonna do only this part. We're gonna do only this part maybe here, and and repair this separately. Yeah, see how the water went in between the two pieces of metal, and that's where the damage is. But the good thing is that this is the part that is rotten, and actually the part of the bonnet, which is this part, is really solid. Nice. So when I put my fingers inside, I feel some areas like this, and I can feel one here, and the other one is here, and there's no more. So here we're gonna do the same repair, only maybe from here to here somewhere, and that's it. We're not gonna touch the rest because the rest is in a good shape. Okay, I'm gonna cut the same thing here where we're gonna repair it, and I'm gonna cut this out, and I'm gonna leave it because I don't have sheet metal. But tomorrow I'm going to visit Mr. Tash, and I'm gonna ask him to give me some pieces of sheet metal for here because I'm running out of sheet metal. Alright guys, so again, another day here. You see the days fly. Anyway, so I was with Chef Tash the other day, so probably some of you watched my lessons there, how to pronounce names properly. Anyway, so when I was there, I picked up some metal, and these are the strips of metal that I picked. And I thought it was gonna be enough for all these strips, and you know what? It is just enough. Like for example, see, this strip that I cut out from here fits perfectly right here. So that's gonna be for that, for the one that goes on the bottom. Then the one that goes on top, like for this layer, I use this one. So we have for this valance cut-off pieces are gonna work for here and for here. For the top we're gonna use this one. Here we're gonna have to make some repairs, and then of course for the rest of here we can use like what's left from here. So the metal I've got and the metal that Chef Tash gave me is just enough for all the metal work on the car, because this is the last area that we have to repair. So let's get to it. Alright, so what I have to do though is I have to extend this cut up to here and this up to here, and that's only for the top layer I'm talking about, so I can install the piece inside and weld this one, all three sides, 1, 2, 3, that's for the bottom layer, and then we're going to cover it on top. So I have to do the same here, and the hardest part is the same here. And this one was easy because it was sitting high, but for the rest, alright, so cut, so now I'm going to start making the patches. Alright guys, one patch is done, but I decided to make also this one and this one, all three of them, at least for the bottom layer, weld them all at the same time, grind them and then make the top layer. But it is too hard, so I just decided I have this big strip. I'm not even gonna straighten that. It doesn't need to because nobody's gonna see it. So I'm just gonna put it here like that and I'm gonna weld it. Nobody's gonna see it, right? Why do I need to weld it actually? I can just cover it with Bondo. Yeah? That's not me, right? I'm never gonna do that, never. Right, all the 3 patches are done. I'm gonna weld them now. I'm gonna grind them. Then we're gonna make the other 3 that go on top. Alright, all welded. So now the grinding. Oh, this grinding bit, I don't hear my own voice. It's so weird when you don't hear your own voice. So this grinding bit that Eugene gave me is amazing. It grinds like, but all the shavings are coming into my body and inside my shirt, and I'm now I have to take shower again, even though I took a shower not even 3 months ago. I think it was just before Christmas. I was hoping to last until Easter at least, but now I have to take shower again. Stupid, right? Waste of water. Anyway, so these are ground. Now I have to start working on the top patches and repair these, and that's, we are very close to the end of the metal work on the car. Now at the back I'm gonna be able to spray primer later, or even I might paint it there, the rust guard, but for here I'm not gonna be able to see it again, so I'm gonna have to spray this now. Oh my god, it runs! Oh. Alright, 2 are done. This is the 3rd one which comes here, so we just need to weld them and grind them. Here I think I'm gonna try to fill this up with weld. I know it's gonna burn on me, but I'm gonna chase it a little bit, hopefully not further than the edge. I don't want to go into the top of the hood. If I have to, I will, but I'm gonna try first to fill them up with weld. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. So this is where I'm gonna start with actually, and then I'm gonna take out for now. Alright, I think that looks great, that's between amazing and great. That looks great, that looks amazing, and it is the last thing that we had to do to complete the metal work, at least as far as I remember, right? I'm sure there's gonna be a little bit more here and there, something is gonna show up, but what I mean is that the major work, repairs are done now. I shouldn't forget this hole here, right? Okay, I'm gonna make it now. Alright, nobody's gonna know that this is not a hole, right? So I'm gonna make the drain hole here, and that completes the metal work of this car. So that's gonna be it for today. And in the next video probably we're gonna, oh hold on, I wanna make an announcement here. Yeah, I wanna make an announcement. I'm gonna play a little bit, a little part of one of my early videos about this car, so you can see that I'm a man of my word, and when I say something, it's not bull BS. So let's play it. It doesn't need so much metal work. Actually, I can do that, I believe, in a week or so. If I focus on this car, I can complete all the metal work. So, when I say something, it's not BS. Oh, you're kidding, guys. I know that was overkill what I said there, but hey, I wasn't expecting so much work to be done on this car. Anyways, there were so many things. So, anyways, I'm joking, right? So, thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing and commenting, and stay tuned for next videos, in which I don't even know what we're gonna do in the next video, so I can't tell you. But we're gonna figure out something. There's a lot of work in the car. So, bye.